Hi, my name is Mary Ann Cowan, and I am one of the career counselors and associate directors at the Center for Purposeful Work. At the Center for Purposeful Work, we help students through a number of programs explore their values and interests, their personality and their skills and strengths, and work with them to understand how those things fit with the work that they do in the classroom, in a campus job or another role on campus, in summer jobs or job shadow experiences, in summer internships, and in future career exploration.
So I'm writing my thesis looking at the connectedness between race and politics and surfing during apartheid South Africa. So I was on my computer and an article came up about this South African surf company that was looking at creating an African identity of surfing, because surfing is an incredibly white sport. And I reached out to the CEO of that company and said, hey, I'm doing my thesis and I think that like the direction that your company's going is similar to my thesis research and would love to like talk. And I got in touch with like another CEO who's also the publisher of this magazine. And he was like, hey, we've got a bunch of archives that would be really valuable for you. And Andy, who's the publisher of the magazine, said, hey, like we'd love it if you would write for us, looking at maybe taking things that you're looking at in your thesis and things that are happening right now in the world and trying to combine those for articles. I was like, holy smokes, that'd be really awesome.
So there are many ways that students find internships, or that we help students find internships for the summer. What we want to ensure is that no matter what their career interest is or what area students want to explore, they have the ability to do that internship that will help them find meaning in their work without worrying about the funding, so that a student who is interested in a nonprofit and finds a wonderful opportunity that can't afford to pay them for the summer, we want to be able to provide funding for the student to have that valuable experience. So students can find their own internships for low-paying or unpaid opportunities and apply for funding to the Center for Purposeful Work, so that they can have a positive opportunity and still afford to live during the summer and buy books during the fall. We have partnerships with many employers who prioritize the hiring of a Bates student because they like to partner with us in the Purposeful Work Internship Program. And we also help students explore their own interests and values and help students create and propose a summer opportunity for an organization that will provide them with a great, meaningful summer experience.
The point of Purposeful Work, in my opinion, is to give students opportunities to like open up doors through funding, because there are a lot of unpaid internships out there, especially for college kids, but Bates understands that like you need to make money to be able to do those things. And so if an unpaid internship comes along that would be that you really want to take advantage of, then Bates will provide funding to allow you to do that. It is totally worth your time to go into that office and like establish a connection and talk with those people to try and pursue something that genuinely interests you, because that's what it's there for, is to allow you to do that.
We feel strongly at Bates that it is a core responsibility of the liberal arts college to give students the tools to find meaningful work. And that is the crux of the Center for Purposeful Work and the purposeful work approach that students find through every aspect of their student experience.
I'm a history major, but like what I've learned in my history classes is a lot more than just the content. Like I've learned how to write, I've learned how to present myself, how to argue a point, how to look at multiple perspectives and figure out what is being said. So it's like a lot more than just studying history. It's like learning how to do all of these things, and those things are all incredibly important when you are applying for a job. When you're like going in for an interview, when you're looking at the types of jobs that you want to do, you kind of realize that all of these little things that you like learn almost as like a secondary to the actual subject matter are incredibly important. And I think that's what the liberal arts allows you to do.
Through all of these experiences, your infusion classes, your summer jobs and summer internships, your job shadows, and understanding your values and interests and personality and skills and strengths, you will gain the skills to align who you are with the work that you do. And finding that alignment will make your work meaningful to you and will help you make an impact, a positive impact on the world.
It's incredibly exciting because this is the first time that I've really seen that my academic interests and my personal interests can combine for a career path. Like, I think something else that's important is that right now I'm writing for a magazine, and the subject matter is on par with what I'm studying and what I'm interested in. But the experience that I'm getting for writing for a magazine is also opening like a door that I like potentially could write for another magazine that was talking about something else, a different subject matter in a different place. Then I could do that, and that's kind of that's it. Like I'm starting to see that, like how things are interconnected, which is really nice.
John's story of weaving together his academic experiences, his passion for sports and surfing, and his skills and interests in research and writing is just one example of the work that we do with students to find a meaningful path. We would love to welcome you into the Center for Purposeful Work over the coming years and do similar work with you and help you explore and find a meaningful path as well.